Hello. Gonna be starting up soon, I think. Hey, there it is. It's set up right. Yeah. Hello, Haraj Sharma. Thanks for stopping by. Trying to every time I um take a break. Yeah, I think you're in the aren't you on the Arky Marathon? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Every time I take a break from streaming, I always end up having to um relearn how to use everything. So right now I'm trying to figure out making sure my let's see here. That guy right there, yeah, is that actually coming from the right spots? Dun, 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 dun. Properties. Okay. Yeah, it is correct. All right. I think we're ready to get going. Let's see if I can get this to go. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I've got a few things that I'm going to be working on here in the next couple hours. One is I got a call from a builder who's working on a project that I originally was fired from. Actually, I didn't get fired. The builder that I was working with got fired. And the owner found a new builder and they had some issues getting the drawings permitted. So we're going through and as a courtesy and because it's kind of a big deal to me to make sure that my drawings can be permitted. Um, I like to make those changes and make sure that everything is updated properly. So we're in the process of getting that updated. What we found out is that when we change this to a masonry building, the foundation now sits out inside of the easement. So we're going to have to move the house back a little bit. But we also need to make sure that um, our footings don't sit outside that too. So I'm in a conversation with the builder. Oops. I just sent a message to the wrong person. Gotta love that. Text. So some of you have watched me stream in the past probably remember this project. It was a pretty challenging site. The driveway is going to be a pain in the butt to get up and down, especially in our winters here in Tulsa. But I think it's going to turn out to be a nice little house and a nice little project to put in my portfolio. I didn't do the most of the interior layout that was already done, but the exterior design and detailing I was able to finish up for the owner. So this is going to be, I think, a nice little addition of my portfolio and hopefully turn into a little bit more work. But right now, what I need to do is I need to figure out where the edge of our foundation is going to be. Ah, okay. So we're actually pretty close to this back here also. Now the front yard setback I'm not as worried about because that's an HOA thing, not a city thing. City doesn't really care about that. What I am concerned about is making sure that the side setbacks are spot on. And I think what we're going to end up doing is we've got, so that's 2 foot, 1'6", 2 foot minus 6 inches, 1'6". I think we need to be 1 foot from here. That's the edge of the slab. And I think we should be 1 foot from there. I think that is going to be the edge of our spread footing. Let me see what I can get working with that in mind. I want to move that. Actually, this stays right where it's at. This doesn't move either. Should just be the end of this. Means I'll have to adjust that later on. Boom. That needs to move. That needs to move. That, and that. Oh. I think that's everything. So what needs to happen? Hello, Emmanuel. Thanks for stopping by. As usual, this is just me making sure that I stay productive and busy. But if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to ask. Oh, come on. Hmm. I think the driveway is going to move. Oh my god. So I don't know if a lot of people have found me because I'm using Revit, um, and I don't mind giving tips or anything like that. If you have trouble selecting a lot of things and losing that selection because you accidentally click somewhere or something like that, you can, when you select multiple things, you can save that selection as an object. So I can save this as site elements, and if I need to later on, I can load the site element selection, and that reselects everything that I had selected here. So uh, it's an easy way to maintain selection. You can also filter things that way in Revit. So if I go to filters here, I can actually add site elements as a filter object. I can't do it on this view because it's using a view template. But if I tell that none, I can actually come in here and use that selection filter as a way to turn things off. So I can actually hide all those site elements in a view if I want to. I don't want to in this project, but it's a good way to group things without making an actual group. If you need to quickly select items without making them into a group, it's a good thing to do. So I think what we're going to do, I haven't heard back from the builder yet. Oh, dang. Let's do this first and foremost. Let's move this guy, um, this guy right here. We want to move to there. What does that do to us back here? We still have a pretty good clearance here. And I don't think they're going to do a spread footing back here. It should just be a turn down footing. Slab. There's my floor. So that's the slab. It won't be 1 foot there. It should be. I did a field measurement this morning, so my brain is cooked when it comes to math. So I'm going to use a calculator. To 8 inches, so 8 more inches. So 8 inches. That would be the furthest out it goes there. That would be, we're still good. We've still got some distance there that we would be okay on. Now, as far as here, more than a foot. Okay, I think we're good. So what would need to happen here is this. I'll fix all that later. I don't know what this is dimensioning to. Why is this being retarded? That's not right either. That's a detail line. That's the slab edge. There we go. Separation line. Topography. Okay. So I have a slab edge right there, brick ledge. Interesting. If I come back here, part of our problem is my detail line is not in the right spot. So let's get that in the right spot. That's the upstairs floor. Let's that category. That's a detail line. That's the edge of my slab right here. That's the edge of the slab there. Does it not come into a corner here? Yeah, so for some reason I can't get this slab edge to quite meet the way that I want it to. And that's okay. We can fudge that. So what's happening is I've got a little gap here. So this that's the edge of the foundation. This is the interesting. That's not the edge of my slab. This is the edge of my slab. So right there is the corner of the brick ledge. 5.5. 5.5. Feet there. 2'6" there. 1'3" there. So we can afford, if we want to, we can still come back. See, it's so close back here. I think that it's going to be better to have this height on the back than the front. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. I think that's going to be better. Because now we've got one foot there, be 1 foot right here. Eek. Foot right here. 8 inches. That's what I did. 8 inches. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, I think that is what we need right there. Okay, so how do I want to show this then? Got this. Yep, and this. Go all the way around. Mm-hmm. Good. For some reason, does this jog somewhere? What's going on here? Okay, it's fine. New camera, home setup. Hey, Osman. Yeah, you know, it comes and goes. Um, no, it's the same camera setup. Maybe talking about it tracking me. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not do that. So let's look at title. New residence. It's not too wrong. New residence construction documents. That is what it is. Okay, so I think client failed to tell me that they were changing the strategy for the slab on this project. Home setup. Man, Oser, have you not watched since I started working from home? I mean, I've streamed since then. Is that what you're talking about? Like the older streams I was in an office? Okay, project information should all be the same. What's this? Drainage plan should be the same. We need to grab this. So this will now go to the edge of this. This. Okay, so the question now is this has some implications as well. I think we're going to do this. Oops. I don't know what that is dimensioning to there. There. We're going to go here. Have masonry all the way around. Yeah, so that should be the edge of the masonry ledge all the way around the house. Base of masonry ledge. Typical. Are we happy with this? I think so. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll kind of bolden this a little bit. Wait, let's make it like 8, I guess. Let's also change it to hidden lines, slightly smaller. Edge or slab. Okay, so now what I need to do, extend the driveway out. Ah, house. What do I have selected? Oops. Not really sure if there's anything else. Let's see. Feel the wrong thing. Jeez. Let's take a look at this, make sure that everything looks good. I need to update this. I mean, I don't need to, but it'd probably be nice if I did. Okay, dokie. Hello, Heike. I am working on getting a few things out today. We've got an older project from last year that needed some updated drawings for permitting. So I'm wrapping that up right now. And then I'm going to be switching. Oh, no. Uh, Switching over to a couple other projects that I've been neglecting, but also need to be taken care of. So yeah, it's going to be a full day of work. What are you working on today? And thanks for stopping by. I think that one is good for now. Why? Nice. Are you working on your own now, or are you working in an office still? Hey. Huh. Uh-oh. Why is it not changing? Oh, you know what? There we go. That makes more sense. There we go. Feel better about that. Nice. Congrats and good luck. Okay, let's see. I do need to. um, yeah, okay. Yeah. Six, 10, 11, 12. Get there. Floor plan should still look good. Why is this a 16th of an inch? Goodness. What is this? Oh. Ah. Huh. All right. I think we're good to go on this one. Oops. Oh well. 1032 PDF. Residential windows you made for Revit. I'd love to see them. Let's see. Gummit. I think I'm going to make Revit do that again. These drawings keep coming out in the wrong order. I think it's because I started this project before Revit allowed updating the order of the drawings as they're printed from PDF. That's right. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Nice to see you around. How have you been doing? You working on dispensary farms still? Did you ever end up being able to work on the church project any? The one that was behind our office? This one was a fun project. I wish you guys would have been able to work on it with me because I would have loved to have not had to do some of the stuff that I had to do on this project. I know that sounds bad. Oh, that's right. You're with Seltzer Schaefer now? That's right, SGA. Yeah, I work with Andrew Brister, who works with Greenlight, but I think offices out of SGA. I think he does a lot of scans for the WalMarts. Yeah, those WalMarts can get pretty, man, they can be pretty brutal. Not only in the just the repetitiveness of the details, but the deadlines too. Walmart's a pretty demanding customer. Or can be for sure anyway. He is. He's super smart. I had forgotten. We're actually doing we do a game night Thursday nights with Andrew. Uh, I had forgotten that you're working with him now. Oh, I just realized that all of my text has not been moved on this drawing. Oh, all of this has to move too. Yeah, Andrew and I met back when we first started the T Town Revit Users Group back in 2013, 14 maybe. That's not what I want to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goodness. I think that's all I can do for this project. So, Courtney, are you still working towards your AREs or your building designer certificate? Out of curiosity. All right, I got to step away for 1 minute. I'll be right back. Oops. It was for my dad. All right. Wrong one. There we go. All right. I'm not going to wait for him to get back to me. We're just going to send that. I think we're done with that. Okay. Well, the question is which project that I'm behind on do I want to do next? Let's record the time for that. I think I already re-archived that. Nope, it's right there. How do I? There's a way to select. There we go. That I think I spent maybe about an hour on that. Oh, I'm streaming. It's probably about how long? There's the timer. Go. Yeah, 1 hour. Okay, so let's move on to Phillips edition next. That is fantastic. It is nice to have choices. I just wish I didn't have so many projects that I'm behind on. It's also the nice thing about being able to work directly with a client is I can be very apologetic and only have to deal with the client and not an employer also. This project, I'm just going to close this project for now. So let's start a timer for this one. It's going to be a new project. Okay, so that is a problem. No, it's not. Okay. It's probably not the latest one, but it is still something to start from. All right, let's save this as two. Yeah, it's really weird. You know, I took about a month and a half hiatus. I was still working, but um, after we closed the office, I had one contractor who picked up a project that Delineations had worked on and then asked me if I want to start doing some drawings for him. And he has kept me pretty busy ever since. I've got a few other clients that that really am working with as well, but he's definitely been keeping me pretty busy. I think this is it. Oh, I need to talk to yeah, let's can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. Let's see.
I'm just opening it up quick up so I can have a reminder of the comments. Open Reddit to the model.
Did you print a PDF of the latest of that, or should I open up the model?
You open up the model.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like 20 minutes in. It's just like, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Did you already start opening the model?
Yep, I'll close it.
No. You keep it open. Um, All right. The good news is this one should be pretty straightforward.
I think so. I just wanted it. Information to do, one of the things. So, still opening that.
Okay. Yep.
So, on the site plan, a couple of things. One, the property lines that are there, I traced from some other site, so it wasn't exactly 100% guaranteed to be accurate.
Right.
So my measurements from the building to the property line are probably marginally accurate.
And that's fine. They are supposed to be getting a survey back to us, so we should be hearing back from that pretty soon. I need to. I'll send a reminder once we've got some good progress on this, so that
Okay.
so that we can say we're waiting on them.
That will help with the other information here than the.
Yeah, so the drainage, well, I don't know that we're going to get a survey. The drainage should be as simple as showing them that. So I actually just finished, I was just finishing up that, excuse me, the Kazi project because the builder called and said that there were some other issues that he wanted to work through. So I was noticing that that's actually a really good reference set for permit drawings.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to open up that latest permit set and we can look at the drainage. So the drainage should look kind of like this. Now this one has survey because it was a pretty topographically heavy site, so we needed to have that on there. But
yeah,
essentially we want to make sure that they know, that what the flow of the water on top of the soil is. And then what I do is I put a little either 3 foot or 4 foot skirt or apron around the whole building.
Right.
So that if we have.
Which I've been doing, I just don't know where the flow is.
Right. Yeah. That might be something where we just look at a picture and see if it's flat, then let's just show it.
It's been pretty flat there. And you know what? I haven't looked at the pictures lately.
The other thing that we can do, and it's still not going to be that great, but Tulsa GIS topography. There is.
Why do we have point clouds of East Jefferson?
I was playing with trying to figure out how to get a point cloud from my phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So it was a good project for us to.
If I read the pictures correctly, it looks like on the front and the left, on the front left and right elevations, it drains away from the house directly. But it looks like the back may flow toward the house. Maybe.
Possibly.
That's what it looks like just from a glance at the pictures. So we could show that. I'm not sure it would be critical, but that's what I'm seeing from the pictures.
Oh, that's an FTP. Why am I don't understand why it's always different to find this information every single time I go look for it. I'm all for making things more usable, but
gotcha. So what return to us, and then I'll use whatever information plus the pictures to finish out the site plan.
Yeah, that's fine. I was looking to there are some topographical maps.
Yeah, I used to actually pull a bunch when I used to still hunt. But no, they were available back then.
This does not give me Oh, topo.
You want to see your floor now.
Yeah, this one's at 100-foot intervals. It looks like it's basically flat. Because here's Jefferson, here's 600, here's 600. I don't see another.
Yeah, frankly, is more flat than contoured. I mean, there's a slight pattern in the line that
Yeah,
I can tell.
exactly. Yeah, I think we can basically just make it up.
Unless I see something different, I'm going to go with what I see from the pictures.
Yep.
And draining away from the left and right. You start moving toward the house, but around the house, going left and right. I think that's probably what. So that's the tracking plan. So let's talk
So
about the
yeah, sorry. So real quick, just to revisit this, making sure. I mean, this is what drainage should look like. We should probably show downspouts like this, and I typically show them.
I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
You don't see my screen?
I'm still seeing the top of it. I mean, the topographical.
Not updating my screen. It's
Two little squares dancing now.
well, that's on my camera. Turn the
Okay,
camera
we're going
on.
back to the other blue screen now.
Did you open the stream, or did you click on my camera?
Just looking at the top. There you go. I got it now.
Okay. So the downspouts, just a square with DS on the side. And we should be matching pretty close to what was already there. Actually, I don't think the original project had downspouts.
No, they don't even have gutters.
Yeah. Okay. We definitely we should probably show downspouts and gutters.
Actually, that wood doesn't look like it'll hold a nail for a gutter.
No, it's a fully redone roof, or it should be. So
it's a good thing because that wood does not look capable of holding a nail.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Let's see here. We should go ahead.
I was just going to say, which could be an adventure because I've not successfully attached gutters to a house yet. I tried to do it for the Collins Cabana, and although I was working with an existing system, but there was something really wonky with the end I tried to attach to.
You know what I don't have, and we might have to fudge this, is I don't have a distance off of the grade for the top of the floor.
That was what I was curious about next, is what we're going to do about the crawl space.
The assumption that I'm going to make is 8-inch joists on the floor. So it's probably about, let's go look at some site photos and see. I'm going to say probably pretty close to 2 feet like the one we were measuring today.
I was about to say I would guess 2 feet just a swag.
So this is grade right here.
Your
6
your
inches.
typical minimum, right? So if we go with 2 feet,
This is probably actually only about a foot up, because if you look at this picture here, this is probably a 4-inch slab, and this is maybe 8 inches from the top of this slab to the sill of this door.
Yeah.
So it's probably pretty tight down there. And if that's the case,
Yeah, in fact, if you look at the very front under that bump out,
well, this is above the floor, so this is actually in this room right here.
I was looking at the bottom of the siding, which I assume is close to the floor.
That's this right here. So that's that
Right.
step up right there. So if you look at where that is, it might be at the top of the floor there. Let's see. Yeah.
The siding is probably the floor level.
I would say the floor is probably at one of these two siding heights right here. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you can, I think you can also see that, well, I don't know.
Either way, I have a feeling they're going to have to scrape some of the grade around this house and clear
Right.
out some of the grade around as well. They're probably going to have to come in and do some remediation on the foundation that's already here. The thing that I'm not sure about is I'm sure they've got piers and beams somewhere underneath, and I don't have that. So I'm going to have to talk to them about if they're going to do remediation. What that'll be part of later on. I don't know that we'll need that for this permit set or not. But we'll take a look at that.
Okay.
We will
So
probably. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know where we left off. So we're going to do 2 feet, 1
No, let's do 1 foot.
foot. So we're going to do 8 floor joist. I assume wood flooring.
Yes.
So 1 by something wood flooring as part of the assembly for the floor. And then 1 foot. It looks like there's some sort of brick or CMU that surrounds the house to form the perimeter of the crawl space.
Yep. And we will need to.
I don't think any of that's in the current existing model.
So we're going to need. You talking about the brick around the side?
The foundation, yeah.
Right.
The
Yeah.
model shows any of that. It's just the structural walls itself.
Yeah. And because this is going to be sitting on grade, they're going to have to do something for a masonry ledge. Around the outside. So let's see here. We can look at. Just close that.
So the reason I was asking that's another one of the things I'm not doing a lot of. I'm doing some part of a CMU around it. Probably need some guidance on what to do dimensionally to get it right.
So what they're probably going to end up needing to do so this is what's going on right now is they've probably got a CMU foundation just sitting in the ground with a brick sitting on it. But that brick is inside of the. See, the brick that we're going to do is going to be outside of this. So we're going to have to modify. We're going to have to pour more foundation here. All right, I'm gonna have to think through that.
Gotcha.
All right, so what question are you on for what you need?
We're in the aqueducts. So, are those new? I mean,
The front patio is existing. The back patio is new.
the back is new. Okay, so we'll need a foundation layout for that. You're gonna do the front patio or just leave it?
I think we're gonna show it as staying the way it is right now.
Yeah, because I don't see anything in the demolition plan for a patio in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking here, so the front patio actually shows as new construction, but should be existing.
Where does it show as new? Are you talking in the model? It shows new. Yeah, it should be. It should be existing.
So I'll do a foundation layout and sections for the back patio. I'll do a section for the addition of the owner's bed. Is that the only area that really needs?
Well, what I'd probably do is I would do a foundation layout for the entirety of the new, entirety of the whole house, and then we would just mark which part is existing, and then which part is new.
The entire perimeter of the foundation, and then as far as what new is going to be new, because if you say we need to add more foundation, that won't be in this iteration. But what I'll do is I'll do the entire perimeter. So the patio is new, the flooring and the foundation.
So with this, because it is crawl space, we're gonna have to show. I'm trying to find a good crawl space foundation section.
On the east side of the house is new, right? So that's something that flooring and such, right?
I don't know what you mean by flooring. We don't need to show the flooring of anything in the foundation plan. It's
sorry, we didn't talk to the foundation.
So the garage is going to be slab on grade, and it's going to be about a foot below the floor, the new floor. So everything, if you're looking at my screen, everything that's blue right now is going to be new, and it's also going to be elevated to match the height of the existing floor.
I'm with you. Yeah, I see. So we've got that floor there that's generic for us. We need to change it to the floor assembly.
Yeah, which is going to be 8-inch joists. It's going to be probably like it's usually some weird number like 17/32 flooring on top of 8-inch joists, and then
will there not be some sheeting underneath the flooring?
That's the decking, yeah.
The decking. So you got the joists, the decking, and then whatever the flooring is.
Correct. Yeah. And there, man, I guess we really need to look and see what their perimeter is here, because I don't. Surely it's not brick. Surely they've got CMU around the edge of this. It might just be a double or triple wide brick foundation one. Obviously not from the state that it's currently in. I think that we should show
is there a point you would need to write down the Bixby and just look at it?
It probably wouldn't hurt for us to look and see what's currently there, but at the same time, it might be something that we address when they get comments back from permit, because BTC probably has a pretty elevated relationship with the city of Bixby. So it might be that they are able to kind of do some design build stuff where they get it inspected on site when it's being built, kind of deal. This section here is probably what ours should look like on the new stuff.
What are you pointing at there?
I'm pasting it into.
The one that's on the top right of the.
Yeah, I just put it in Discord. So probably CMU block wall with a strip footing underneath, and it's only going to be like 2 CMU because, if we're at a foot,
right,
man, the top of this has to be 18 inches below grade for new stuff. Huh.
So certainly the addition has to It's really on the north end of the house. All of that probably is going to be
Sorry.
inspected as
The
Okay.
bottom. I got to go back and look now. Actually, have something on the wiki for this. Permit checklist, document standards. Oh, there's actually a permit checklist page on the wiki that actually has stuff for like drainage and site plan and stuff like that.
reasons you got through this process.
Okay, the bottom of the foundation has to be 18 inches below the grade.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, foundation plan, we need to show what the extent of the new is and what the extent of, so I mean it'll look pretty close to just like this, with dimensions showing existing, and then from here out it's new. And then we'll want a section where the concrete slab meets the new right here. We'll want to detail here at the perimeter of the new crawl space floor.
Yeah.
And then we want to detail at the new crawl space floor and the garage slab, and we'll want to detail at the existing crawl space floor and garage slab.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Section, you think just one section of the view?
I would do. I mean, I always like to have one at the entry. That probably wouldn't be a bad one to have, just straight through the entry right there. And let's see, we probably want one that goes through the existing in the garage.
Gotcha.
We might need 3 sections. I think we need one this way that goes north-south.
Yeah.
And then if we really wanted to cover our bases, I think one north-south through the garage, through the new portion of the house.
It's not that much more.
What? Right. Yeah. I think it will be beneficial to have that, but I also think we need to have one that shows the extension of the house from the existing to the new, right there.
Okay. Which begs the question of whether it be some framing
you mean like showing
for the new support of the addition?
I mean, in the section we want to show some information like.
So you're saying we can do it in the section rather than a specific frame?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And by the way, if you ever want to know more about the details, you can always do some light reading through the residential code.
I'll put that on my to-do list.
We would be looking at, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Basement or crawl space with masonry wall and spread footing. That's what we'd be looking at. I don't think we're going to be doing a concrete stem wall, but I could be wrong. That might be what they end up doing.
They would have to make that decision if they decide to do some remediation over here.
Exactly. I think that's what's going to have to happen. Okay. What else?
I think that gives me down the road enough where we can do a red line. The problem is I didn't do enough work to even red line.
So we've got floor plans. You'll get that up to permit set, and then roof plans and details. So we want to make sure that we do have like the the framing notes on the sections.
Yeah.
And the strong back detail there, stuff like that.
So you do the strong back detail included in this one?
Yeah, I think they'll probably frame this roof. I don't know that they're actually going to get trusses for this one.
Yeah.
Elevations, wall cross sections. So wall sections and then detail sheets. I don't know that there's any details outside of the foundation details that we'll need.
Gotcha.
Let's just look through here and see. We might. We don't need this for permit, but I will check and see if maybe they want us to include some kitchen elevations.
Got it. Yeah, that would make sense. Cabinetry, though, so we have to do that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Not a lot of space, so it's not going to be more than a couple or three cabinets in each direction, I think.
Right. Let's see here. I think we'll probably plan on mechanical being up in the attic space. So we'll need to be sure we add the pull down for the attic space above the garage.
And do you know about where it's at?
It's going to be. Oh, there isn't one currently.
Got you.
Yeah, there is no attic space right now currently, I think. Actually, there might be. Yep. Well, there's an attic fan currently, and they're getting rid of that, I believe.
Here's the furnace and the.
I believe it is in this closet right here.
Got you.
Which would be somewhere about where the kitchen is right now. No, it would be it would be right here. So we would need to relocate the furnace up into the attic from here. So it might be beneficial to maybe put the pull down somewhere in this corner of the garage, the northwest corner of the garage, pulling down so that you would go up and over this wall here. Because that would put it.
You got, when you put in the new system, you got to put it somewhere in the general vicinity of the old one as far as plumbing and such.
No, you don't have to, but it would definitely make it a little bit easier so they don't have to rerun all the ductwork.
Easier and I assume cheaper.
Yeah, possibly.
Etc. Yeah. All the way across.
That also puts it in the tallest part of the roof, so that gives them plenty of clearance to do that. Right. Air conditioning. Where do they currently have those units at?
The compressor's on the east side of the house, I believe, in the right elevation.
We need to be sure that we include that. Okay, yeah, it's right there. So that's where the garage is going to be right now. So we're going to need to relocate the electrical service and the condensation unit and all that stuff to the other side of the garage. So it's gonna have to go all the way on the east of the garage right here.
Yeah. I'm assuming we have room. The property, I don't think, can change that close to this.
No, well, unless there are some setbacks that we're not aware of, they've got plenty of space on that side of the property. because it's all the way from the fence line here to the edge of the house is what we've got to work with. Let's see here. I need to take this list from the city and combine it with our list. So I think you've got a checklist from, the plan checklist. Schedules, floor plan, units. Yeah. Well, this is a more thorough list, so we want to just make sure that anything that's in the city list gets added to this, and then this is the one that we just go off of. So the thing that I want to make sure that we do though is break it down into the different phases, because if we're just trying to get a preliminary set out, we don't want to have to spend all the time to get a full permit set ready. So
Right.
all right.
Well, I've got enough buildings to get us to a red line.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
All right. See ya. I think this is right. Well, why not? There's no satellite All right. And of course, why would I be done with that other project? um, okay. What's happening here is this contractor doesn't know how to read drawings. Engineering report. I don't need that. I need the topography. This contractor is saying that the drawing's too small. It's at 3/32 of an inch, which is not that much smaller than what will fit on a sheet. So there's not a whole lot that we can do. So I'm going to remove the topography. I'm going to hide the roofs. I'm going to hide those walls. I'm going to hide that floor. We're going to hide those floors. We're going to hide those walls. Concrete floor. Let's hide that. 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 Those. Hide those. Hide those. Hide those. Hmm. That works. Okay. Um, can I insert import PDF? Nope. Let's manage links. Yeah. Let's see, topo. Hmm. Not from there. 2021 completed projects. Kazi owner provided documents. Kazi topo. Is that really only an 11 by 17? Yes, it was. Uh, 73.77 feet. And then the question is, How close is that? So this should be 182.6 feet. 182.6 feet. That's pretty dang close. 29'4". 29.24. Okay, that's also pretty close. We're going to say that that's really dang close. We're going to say that that's pretty much spot on. Hmm. I think this is going to be the clearest way to do this. Oh man. Ah. Hey, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Of course, I've got everything blocking it. Thanks for that subscription, follow, whatever it was. Okay, I see what's going on here. Now the pressure's on to live up to those standards. Let's see. We want to make this site dimensions, and then this we want to be site dimensions as well. Tick mark. Center mark. Radius symbol location. That's fine. So the problem that the contractor was having with these drawings is that, let's see here, if I go here, is that I put the dimensions here. So they were thinking, oh, well, he's dimensioning from the property line, not from the pin. But what they don't realize is that if we just extrapolate that here, is that I am dimensioning from the pin parallel with the property line. Oh, hey, Alexander. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I feel bad because after we did that, I haven't really talked to Luke a whole lot. But he mentioned that that he's got a lot of views on that. Unfortunately, I don't do a whole lot of Unreal development outside of that, except I've got to start doing some soon because I've got a exhibit coming up soon where the people who are inviting me want me to do a virtual reality demonstration. So I've got to get that all set back up and going. But yeah, appreciate the follow there. Um, it might be a little bit of a disappointment because I don't have a ton of other stuff that I do with Unreal Engine recently. So not because I don't want to, it just doesn't work out, unfortunately. Is this one all jacked up? I think it's supposed to be like that. No. Anyway, so right now I'm trying to get. We're going to call this ASI 1. Site layout supplemental info. I think these are the same dimensions. It's just he's just not taking it out to the edge of the. Whoa. Just want to look and see where do I want this to be? Because we've got, I mean, I think the brick's just going to sit on the slab at the front there. I don't think I'm going to be. I think, man, Yeah, it does need to come out to there. That brick's going to kind of fall off right there. You know what we're probably also going to do is we're probably also going to have what's this? There's so many pads in this model. Don't understand. Hey, scout that dog. Carol. Carol. Yeah, it's probably been a while. But I'm trying to get back into it. It's not the easiest feat, but I'm trying to get back in there when I can. What am I looking for here? I want to know, am I going to have a ledge all the way out on those? I feel like we might. Can I do this? Nope. All right, so I think maybe I shouldn't change that because I'm not showing that in the drawings that I sent them. Yeah, I'm ending it right there. So I think that's what I need to do on this as well. All right, so I'm going to undo all that. And this needs to go there. It needs to go to there. Oh, so how have you been doing? What's the last stream that you saw? Give me an idea of how long it's been. So let's bring this out to here. That we can get rid of. This we can get rid of. I think this is what he's wanting. Ah, and just leave it like that. I am seeing this right. Like, I don't know what that and that is. He wants this to come to the pins. Okay, so I'll take that out to the pin. And I'll take that out to the pin by dragging it up there. Why is that? Oh, because it's not perpendicular. So I drag that out, that out. That's to the pins. Those are all to the pins. That's to the pin, that's to the pin. I'm not sure what these dimensions are. Okay. No, that's not how it works. Um, that's not how you dimension sites. I just realized what he's saying. He wants this dimension right here instead of parallel with the site. But that's not how you dimension site plans. What are the chances that I give him this information and it doesn't actually help him? Guess we'll find out. All right. So if that's what he wants, nice. Congrats. Awesome to see people from a while back getting what they're looking for. How do I want to do this? Junior VS Arc. That's fantastic. Yep. Want that. There we go. First of all, I think we're going to make these halftone. I want to do this so that the dimensions that are perpendicular are done one way, and the dimensions that are, so let's do like a green, because green is what he wanted. That. Can I use match? Nope. Just kidding. That's from there. Let's go to here. There's just so much information on this now. So these dimensions are parallel to property line. We'll do those red. And then we'll also call it perpendicular to property line. This we'll say is perpendicular to slab. And that's the big difference between what he wanted to see and what I've been doing for the last decade and a half. Yes. Nothing, all the dimensions that were shown previously are parallel, or actually perpendicular. I'll call that perpendicular property line. So if you pull a line from pin to pin, I'll set that line. That is your dimensions take. Add a radial dimension from whereas I've added the dimensions that are perpendicular to the building slab. Green with perpendicular to slab low to in red with perpendicular to prop line low. So edit radial dimension from the pin location to the corners. Pull a string of that length from the pins, scrape an arc on the ground, arc the corners. Part of the problem here is this is projected. Something to keep in mind that these dimensions are projected onto the site plan and do not account for rise or change in elevation. Also included the basic perimeter dimensions in blue with perimeter with slab with perimeter low. Okay. These blue. This is a lot of work for locating a project on property. Blue. Let's go with this. Go dark, nice and saturated. Or desaturated, sorry. A bit lighter. Okay. I missed any other ones? Yep. I missed that, and I missed that. Elements. Excuse me. Perimeter. What should I do for the radial? I think I'm going to make that green also. Radial from him. Those are not red. Am I not perpendicular property line, perpendicular to slab? I think I messed that up. What just happened? You ready for soccer practice, buddy? Hey, pull it away from, not out, but back towards the hinges. When you. Why did it not? I think the radials are supposed to be red also. Yeah, you can ask anything. That's why I'm streaming. But I'm trying to I'm trying to make clear of what you're asking. I don't know if I can ask you this, but if you have any work related to Revit. Oh, so okay, gotcha. So, if I'm really busy and I have some Revit work, what you're asking to let you work on it. And it's funny you ask that because I've actually got I am setting up a system where I can outsource projects to preferably anyone in the world with experience. And it's essentially a system where you come in and you look at this board that says things needing completed. And, there's a long list of things that need to be reviewed and a long list of tasks that need to be worked on as well, with more being added. So the only problem that I have right now is I'm trying to figure out how to deal with international accounting when I pay subcontractors overseas. So right now, I can really only do it to people in the U.S., but I am working on trying to figure out a way to get that to work to contractors overseas as well. So if you are in the U.S. and you're interested in being a part of this, um, I can definitely work that out and see if we can get something going with that. I swear I did this already. Perpendicular to slab, it's green. Perpendicular to slab, perpendicular to slab. This is perpendicular to slab. So I think that's what you're asking. If it's not, let me know and clarify what you're looking for, and we can discuss that as well. 36, 188, 115. 188, 115. Add. There we go. Change that to all of these. Okay, perpendicular to slab. And then we got perpendicular to property line. Projection lines. Let's make these nice and thick. Thick boys. That wasn't thick enough. I guess they are thick. And then let's also do floor slab edges thick as well. Maybe we'll make that like 10. Yeah, that works. That's nice and thick. This corner is where the masonry ledge returns to the porch slab. Verify with owner if the masonry ledge be around the porch slab also. Do 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 do. No title. Rushing. Okay, I think let's do this as well. So let's go floor and floor slab edge. Surface patterns. Let's override that to be solid. Oh, make this color a little bit darker for the slab, the masonry ledge. And then this, let's not show the surface pattern on that. I think that communicates pretty well what they're looking for. Foundation layout on site plan. Okay, I think that's what we're looking for. Ozzy foundation layout on site 2322. Uh-oh, where'd I put that? Almost there. Man, that's a really tough situation. And my heart goes out to you. I really hope you're able to stay safe and keep things going. Um, I'm working with my accountant to figure out what the best way to do that is as a subcontractor for working on stuff. But I will definitely keep you in mind. I don't know if you're on Discord or if you want to shoot me an email. And I'll be sure that if I get that working out, um, that I reach out to you, make sure that we get that working because I do need help. Boy, I was just talking with my dad about this today. Is that I mean I got to figure something out because I'm behind on projects. So let's see, Quasi Topo. This is the IPCF. IPCF. Ooh, IPCF. 3/8" iron pin LS1139. Pin with cap. Iron pin with cap. ELS 1893 is iron pin cap ELS 93 3/8" iron pin with cap 3/8" Pretty sure 3/8 inch. Oh wait, crap. Oh no, that's right. Is Magnell. No. All right. I think that's it. Aussie foundation layout on foundation layout on site plan. Well, that looks good. And by the way, I put my email address in the chat there so you can just shoot me an email so that when I'm ready to make that commitment, I can shoot you an email and let you know how to get things set up. I think everything looks good here. All right. I hope I saved that. Hey, I've been recording time for a completely different project this whole time. Need to fix that. Let's go back to Kazi. That was another 30 minutes on that. It's actually more like an hour. What the? All right, I'm going to step away for 1 second. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm looking at the time. I'm going to have to step away. I've got to get my kiddo out to soccer practice and take care of a few other things, and I'll be back hopefully later this afternoon to finish some stuff up and get some stuff out for some other projects that I've been neglecting. Thanks everyone for stopping by. It's been nice chatting with a few of you that I haven't talked to in a while, and I'm looking forward to streaming some more here in the future. So hopefully you'll see me around a little bit more. Have a good one and take care.